What's up, y'all? This is the new Anything Goes podcast. Anything goes. And I do mean anything goes. Yes, sir. I'm one of your hosts. My name is Big Ski. Big Ski, baby. The other host is Dusty Joe. Dusty Joe. And we got a special co-host from time to time, my boy Neil Ray, that'll be tapping in with us. Ray. Man, we talking about it all. So welcome to the show, baby. Anything goes, my nigga. For real. Anything goes. I'm on the block and getting hot. Niggas crazy. Niggas tripping like bitches, but these niggas can't fake. Big Ski.
It's your boy Dusty Joe. It's your boy Mr. Greenleaf.
Today we got our brother from another mother in our house. Tell him what your name is, bro.
Nephew Michael, the LYNWOOD Don. What's up with you, bro?
Nephew Michael in the building.
Welcome.
Yeah.
What's up with you, bro?
Oh man, chilling, man. Just blessed, homie. You know what I mean? Everything opening back up, Lord. My schedule is building up, like back to back, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing, man.
Hey, well, welcome back.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see y'all too. Woo.
Hey, bro, it's been a little minute since you came through, man. What you got going on, bro?
Man, well, I represent, I'm a part of Fathers in Hip Hop. Matter of fact, one of the original, co-founders when, shout out to Justified, Just Smith, Follow the Wings. You know, when he came up with this, man, when God gave him this vision, we had Men of Faith, you know what I mean, and Men of Faith, and all of this type of stuff going on, trying to bring something positive, back to the team, man. So, Fathers in Hip Hop, man, we performing tomorrow, Sunday, man. What's tomorrow? The 13th? The 13th? Yeah, at Gonzalez Park right here in Compton. We got
Rosecrans.
Right here on Rosecrans. We got a Chili Baby from Gospel Gangsters up there doing some things with Rare Breed. And then that same day we shooting over the Watts on Grandy. I think in between 103rd and 108th. But it's their second annual Watts Life Car Club. Their second annual Juneteenth celebration, man. So y'all, whatever y'all got.
2 shows in one day?
2 shows in one day.
That's busy, bro.
And it's all community based, all kid friendly. Right. Ain't no cussing or nothing. And we really just inspiring, man. The same day.
Well, how you gonna be able to be in 2 places at once?
Well, what we're gonna do is we're gonna find out what time the performers perform tomorrow in Gonzalez Park. Get that out the way, hop in our cars and head straight to Watts.
Okay.
And keep pushing.
So it should be an interesting day.
Yeah, it's gonna be an interesting day.
So hey, if any of y'all out there and y'all want a good show tomorrow, go check Nephew Michael out. He gonna have a Fathers in Hip Hop set. He's at Gonzalez Park, and where was the other one at?
The other one's in Watts on Grandy, between 103rd, I think 108th.
Okay.
Man.
So that's 2 shows in one day from Nephew Michael. You can probably catch both of them at different days. Now, do you have to pay?
Nope. Free event.
Okay.
Come out, man. Free event in the community. Both of them are start like at 10 a.m. and probably, continue until about 6, 7 in the evening. So, hey, you can come through Compton to Gonzalez Park, sit back and enjoy yourself with our people, black and brown people, man, to celebrate together. And then, hey, it's time you can shoot over the Watts with Watts Car Club.
4 day of fun.
4 day of fun, man. It's gonna be a blessing. I'm looking forward to it.
You going, right?
Yeah. Fortunately, my bro asked me to fuck around.
Yeah, I bring these cameras, make on film this.
Yeah, bring the camera, bro. Bring the camera.
Yeah.
At least the GoPro.
Yeah, and Big Ski gonna be there with me, man. We got Grandma's Hand coming. That's out right now, man. You go on Spotify, YouTube, anything.
It's pretty big too, man.
Grandma's Hand. So
it's a hell of a message to that song, man. Thank you for letting me get on it.
Man, thank you for being on it, man. It's just, hey, we gonna give it up, man. Y'all check Grandma's Hands out, boy. It'll touch your heart. It'll touch your heart. It'll touch your heart. Appreciate it, man.
So, how many songs are you performing?
I think we just gonna do a quick set, 2 songs, Grandma's Hands, and then I got a song called Yahweh Be There. And it's just like, hey, no matter what situation it is, no matter what it is, man, just be there.
Ooh.
Just be there.
That's my jam.
Yeah, just be there.
And both of them are hot songs.
Yeah, just be there. So, that's what be going on.
But see, it's gonna be kind of hard, man. I hope I don't get caught up back there in some stardom type shit because I'm a fan of your music. First of all, you know what I'm saying? So if I'm back there, I might fuck around and be like, God damn, this nigga killed me. Be like, nigga, your turn. Like,
Your turn.
Oh.
No starstruck.
I've done it before, but we'll be good, man. We'll be good.
Hey, I often said, bro, I mean, you do different types of music. Tomorrow you're on the more positive music, the more gospel side of your company.
Yeah.
So with me, I told you before, I listen to gospel music here and there, but I got to kind of be in the mood. And when I listen to it, I want to hear some Mary Mary, because they kind of close to the street, you know, teetered a little bit. Yeah. Some Kirk Franklin, but some of the other artists, now I'm going to take that back to Dashi and my boy Lecrae. Both of them was good with it, and they got gospel, like, you know what I'm saying, with the music. But when I listen to some gospel, I want to feel good. I listen to Nephew Mike. So that's why I say I might be up on the stage like, shit, I'm enjoying myself. Like, oh, shit.
I did the video, man. I enjoy doing that video.
You where I turn to get my gospel fix, bro.
Yeah.
And I appreciate it.
Man, it's an honor.
The music you do, I need it.
It's an honor. We are,
your music can change a person's whole day. I've been there. I told anybody. So I can be having just the shittiest day out. One of your songs.
Somebody's family still may cry to this day behind something I might have been involved with 10, 20 years ago. You know what I mean? And then for me to still be here, like, look, hold up, homie. I don't feel good about that no more. I don't care. I don't care how much work you put in and cross out gangs on the wall. It'll never bring your homeboy back. It'll never bring your brother, your son, or your sister back. None of it. And all it does is just keep you holding on with hate, man. Your whole life messed up. You can't see what's beautiful. You can't enjoy. Your kids can't enjoy you because you're always upset. You always got a complex. You're always upset and mad.
And you're always on guard.
And on guard. You put them in danger.
If people can realize that, then maybe it all cease.
Coming through, they shot and killed your homeboy, so you so hurt over this till you ready to retaliate, but you forgetting about your kids that's sitting at home waiting for you to come home.
They need you.
What about them? I kick myself in the butt sometimes, homie, because I sit back right now and be like, I chose the turf. I chose the set, the hood, over my own kids. They at home. How they gonna feel if they get that phone call that their daddy just got killed out here in the street?
And you know what, too? Something I often think about now, why niggas was out in the street. Because I was a nigga out in the street like a motherfucker, too. Ready to go to war for some shit I don't even fucking own.
We can't even live there.
They don't even want us there.
You go stand out on the same street you grew up on, the police coming, the neighbors finna call the police. We don't own nothing there.
This is Best Western. I got it right. Everything.
It's like, you know.
Best Western.
Yeah, it's like
real shit.
Okay, I'm all right. I'm hanging in IHOP Pancake Factory for 10 years. Just don't come over here, Burger King.
Hey, my nigga on the cold port, it's like, nigga, this is my hood. Nigga, no, it ain't.
No, it's not. You can't get a job or nothing.
You ain't putting nothing into this motherfucker. You ain't even putting a flower in this motherfucker.
Nothing, man. Nothing.
Ain't no taxes.
Ain't doing a goddamn thing.
Standing here. Waiting to die. Ain't nothing good. I ain't seen a gangbanger yet. Graduated with a degree and made a multi-million-dollar career out of it. I just ain't seen it.
Man, that's some real shit. Joe over there thinking like a motherfucker, like, have I? Nigga, if you don't knock it off.
No. That shine only lasts so far, but it's either they done walked away from it, they dead, or in there in jail.
That's it.
Man, I know a few that just said, you know what, fuck this, I don't need this. I got kids at home that are like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Let me just find my new lane and stay in it.
But sometimes that shit come back to haunt you.
Sometimes I sit back and look, man, but I just thank God that I've been in it so long. And when you really in the game, that's just like the mafia, the capos and all that. Believe you me, they all knew about their main hitters from whatever, you know what I mean, in the mafia, the Gambinos, these different families. They knew who the hard hitters was. So gang members, Bloods and Crips, we know who each other is. We know we done been in the stoops and the penitentiary together, and that's the stupidest thing. I can stand on the yard and sit here with a neighborhood Crip, or sit here with a power rule or whatever in the county jail like this if a war kick off. But then we get on the street, nigga, and now we back to we shooting at each other. We crazy.
That summed it the fuck up. We crazy.
I love my hood. I love it, and I pray to God every day. I still stay on my turf. So when I come out, I be like, Lord, please don't let nothing happen to one of my homeboys. Because of the simple fact, depending on who it is and how it happens, it can affect me in certain ways.
Right.
I can still get angry, and depending on who you touch, I may have to come after you, right? So, you know, I pray about it every day, man. I pray, man, my homies, y'all, whoever, I be like, man, hey, you know, bless them, their families today, man. And, you know, we'll be all right, man. And it's just crazy. It's craziness. I get that. So that's what my music about. I try to inspire, man. Like, look, I've been through it. Homie, it don't make you no punk to pray.
No,
or to believe in a higher power.
It definitely
Some, you know, you got to, man, or you will lose your mind.
Where can everybody find your music at?
Now, you can find my music YouTube. Just go in Nephew Michael, Spotify, any digital platform. Just go Nephew Michael. It'll pop up. Apple, iTunes, everywhere. Just put in Nephew Michael. It'll come in there. Now I'm gonna warn you. I got everything ain't gospel.
That's a fair warning. Fuck the parental advisory shit. Like, no, everything ain't gospel.
Yeah, don't go in there thinking, you know, you just gonna always hear gospel, because you know there's another part of me.
Man, I know that's a battle in itself right there.
It's a battle in itself, but I no longer. I'm like, okay, how can I use the gangster in me or what I saw? How can I use that for its benefit? You know what I mean? It's like, look, I'm telling you a story.
Yeah.
You know, every day I didn't, you know, some days I don't want to trust in God. Some days I have a bad day.
Yeah.
Some days I don't want to pray. Some days church just ain't gonna do it because I'm sick of y'all looking at me mean. So, you know, it's just certain things. So there's some days I had those days.
Yeah.
And I love hip hop.
Yeah. But that's understandable.
You know, so I express it. I'm gonna express my life either or. You might hear a record with me cussing and straight doing gangster on it, but you're gonna hear me give reverence to God somewhere in there.
Always.
Like, you know, hey man, forgive me. I know I just messed up.
I noticed that.
Yeah. I'm always sliding in it.
Yeah. Hey man, we always got a part of the show that's called Gripe of the Week, but I want to take it somewhere else before we go there. Me and Dusty Joe had a conversation the other day. Not to switch lanes and shit, but this is something I wanted to talk about, Joe. What was the name of the movie you wanted to watch the other day?
Oh, the new movie, The Conjuring.
Did you ever get a chance to see it?
Nah, I didn't get to watch it.
But me and you, we was talking, and it kind of led up to you wanting to see that because tell me what's going on with you, Joe.
Oh no! I was just talking about that movie. You know, it makes you think. You know, how they say that's a true story, and you know.
Yeah.
But it was like when it comes down to stories of stuff really affecting you in life. You know, not in the movie sense, but in your day-to-day living, like.
Nigga, fuck all that, Joe. Cut through the goddamn red tape. Nigga, you thought you saw some shit when you was riding. Nigga, talk to me.
Well, shit. At our job, I see shadows. I was fucking on the freeway, hauling ass on the fucking freeway. I turn on my blinker. I look over, I see somebody in my passenger seat. I fucking swerve.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know, maybe.
You ain't seeing things, man. Sometimes you can see it. Some people can't see it. Some people can see it. And, you know, it's spirits, homie. Believe you me. We ain't just here and it just disappeared. It's something somewhere, dog.
Sure, bro.
It's something somewhere.
They said somebody actually passed away at our job. I don't know how true it is because they talk about the ghost of Fleming and some shit like that. But I had a coworker. This motherfucker went to some back bungalows late at night. He swear he seen something float from one room to the other. This motherfucker, he a white boy. This motherfucker was pale as a motherfucker, scared, and he never went back there again.
Yeah, I've seen it.
He was like, man, this shit floated from room to room, scared the shit out of him.
Well, there's an internet story that says our school that a young girl and her boyfriend broke up. She went up to one of the second floor bathrooms, hung herself with belts. And specifically that building, it's an odd building.
You can feel it, man. You can feel it. You can go into certain areas and all that and be like, man, something ain't good right here. Something telling you.
I done been at this motherfucking job, bro, and it's fucking, I'm in a restroom, I'm taking a piss, nigga, and the hairs on the back of my neck just stand the fuck up. Like, what the fuck? I'm the only one in this bitch. Nigga, I'm looking around like, what the fuck? Yeah. Nigga, but I felt something, nigga. The hairs on the back of my neck just stood up. I got like a chill. I'm like, this shit ain't right.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I did yesterday.
what was funny about that incident on the freeway is when I swerved, a car went. Just took out right. So when I went back in, that car was just hauling ass. I don't know if that motherfucker in the back was gonna hit me, or somebody like moved me.
Cars you get moved. You better move right now.
Like
a sign.
Who? I'm scared the fuck out of it. Joe to jump over there.
But
that shit made me swerve back into the other lane.
now, Joe, I was telling you about some shit with me before. I'm driving home. I'm pissy drunk. Nigga out of bounds. I'm pissy drunk. I'm taking somebody to the house. You know what I'm saying? I dropped them off and I'm coming back down the laundry, coming back to the pad. I stopped at a laundry in Alameda. Well, right before I stopped, nobody at the light. The light changing colors and shit. So I'm pulling up. I'm in the left lane. Something tells me, get out this lane. Ain't nobody else around. When I get up to where I'm going, I got to make a left anyway. I'm in the left lane. Some said, get out this lane. I pull over to the right lane. I sit there at the light. The car pull up on the side of me. Another car came and smacked that motherfucker. Took them both across the street. I got glass. I got pieces of the car. Everything all in my car.
Damn.
Shit smoking like a motherfucker, bro. I'm sitting at the light. I'm like, what the fuck?
Bet
I'm
you
like,
sobered up, huh?
I sobered the fuck up. I couldn't move. I was stunned though. I seen people running out the gas station over there to go and help and shit. And I'm sitting there like, what the fuck just happened? But something told me to get out of that lane. I don't know what it was. And more importantly, I'm glad I listened. Because that could have been me.
Not like me, they say, pay attention.
Pay attention.
Exactly.
Pay attention.
Exactly. Religious folks, you know, they call it, you know, you got the Holy Spirit and stuff like that. And then people that's not religious so much, you know, a sixth sense or something like that or whatever. But the whole thing of it is, if I feel like if it causes you to move out of the way of danger, it got to be something holy about it. It's good. It's a good spirit.
Yeah,
it's like, hey, I don't know if it's our grandmothers that's passed on, I don't know, but somebody's like, hey, it's something got to get you out the way because you're in danger right now.
That's how I took it, bro. Because I don't know what it was. Ain't no other cars there. It's late in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm pissy drunk. It's probably about 2 in the morning. Nobody out. Some told me, move over. Get out this lane. I don't know why. I don't know. And Leaf, you was telling me about an incident with you. Man, tell me about that.
I was coming from a bar, and right before I pulled out of the driveway, I seen somebody I haven't seen in a long time. Like, happy to see him. Like, hey, what's up? You know, did a little hug through the glass, through my door, and I left. No sooner as I got to maybe a block from my house, somebody ran a red light. Like, I'm talking, flew through it with a Rigo. You can see the dude was blasted, like, wow. Like, right in front of me, like, I got green. He just took the red. So, that delay, I felt like,
that little delay.
That little delay.
Just had he been on time.
Yeah, it's like something automatically put that person there just to stall you off.
Just for a second.
Stall you off.
And when Leaf told me that story, I thought about mine. I had to share mine with him. I'm like, bro, it was something that fuck around and did that for both of us.
And the lady was Mickey Cunningham. You know you, Mickey.
Man, that was sitting there on purpose.
Yeah.
To keep you out the way.
Bro, me and you also shared a story. I don't know if you want to tell the full detail of the story, because certain people may not need to know everything. But you also had something that was a life changer for you.
It's like, man, sometimes, you know, I believe it's God. You know what I mean? Like, hey, man, sometimes God give you a warning. And like all those instances that you guys just went through, you listened to it. Or, you know, or you followed it. Sometimes we don't. And then I remember one time, man, I was selling drugs, had a crack house cracking, had prostitution going on, everything up in there, right? And man, we sit up in this dope house, and my aunt, one of my aunties who stay up north or in Vegas somewhere now, I ain't seen her in years, found out where I was at, because, you know, she used to be an addict. She kind of still know who, you know, they're like, where's my nephew? And she came to the spot. I'm like, what are you doing here? You can't be here. She's like, boy. And I ain't talked to my granddaddy since I was like 14 years old. And this was just like in 2007, 2008.
Okay.
And she's like, boy, your granddaddy told me that wherever you are, you need to leave out of there. You know, death is chasing you. Man, I went off on it.
Oh shit.
Man, I'm like, man, forget him. You know, F my granddaddy. He ain't been around me. He ain't been here for me. You know what I mean? I ain't seen this nigga since I was 13. You know what I mean? I'm in my 40s. You can't tell me nothing. This Linwood crib. I'm in here making my money, right? I ignored it. Man, do you know what they're like? 2 days later, I went and got something to eat, got some drink and all that for the night, because once I'm locked up in there, I'm locked up in there. I don't want to get caught going in and out. It's drug trafficking going on in here. Man, I tell you, as soon as I walked through the door with what I had in my hand, I had a doorman that watched the door. He opened and closed the door, whatever. Okay. As soon as he opened the door and I went in and put my stuff down, I turned around, and as soon as I looked, man, I seen a dark figure standing in front of the door and open fire. Bam, 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 bam. And just as soon as I seen it, I seen the shadow. When I turned, a bullet hit me right here, and my arm hit my face. As soon as it swung me, I did like this, and a bullet hit this one. Bam, bam. So my hands was hitting me in the face. One came out this way, went out the other way. When I went to the hospital, they was like, man, if it wasn't for you crossing your arms in front of your face, you would have been dead, right? Oh, shit. And that tell you about not listening. Just, you know, and so years later when me and my grandfather made amends and, you know, I joined church and all that, I told him about it. He was like, I felt something was going to happen. And he was like, even though you didn't listen, you still made it. You didn't get killed. That's what the plan was. Okay. You know? So, man, I did it like this. And you can see where the bullet wound was on. Yeah, okay. I did it like this, and one went in here and it came out here by my ear. I heard it. And this one came like this and went out this way. I'm like, damn, had I not done that, I'd have been shot all in the face. It was a 40 Glock. He was opening fire. You know what I mean? So it's spiritual protections that's around us, dog. And I'm thankful for it. You know what I mean? Some people that, you know, like I said, then you walk up to a lot of people that don't believe and don't pay attention to that, or people that's walking around angry. You still tripping. You so focused on what you mad at, you can't even see the good that's coming your way. You can't see the good, man. You can't see them signs. Like, move out of the way. Yeah. You can't take them warnings when somebody's saying, man, I think let's get up out of here. I got the feeling something ain't looking right.
Yeah. And like I was saying yesterday, I was going to the store. Yeah. And guess what? Someone told me, turn around. And I went back in the house. And I went back to the store like 2 hours later. Yeah. This is the way I was just listening.
Yeah. You got to you never know.
Whatever it was.
Yeah.
A lot of people get shot on the north side alone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Especially lately.
Yeah, so
man, I would love to continue talking to y'all, but our time is running out. But right quick, man, hold on, right quick. We want to do the gripe of the week, man. We gotta make it quick, though. JoJo, we still got about 6 minutes. Ain't that a bitch? I didn't even get to finish asking you. Leafy.
Me, the butterfly.
You motherfuckers right there.
Butterfly had to his left. I had pictures of him live.
Leaf, I don't want to see no pictures of your butterfly.
Butterfly was
That's cool.
Dog.
I see him.
I have a quick gripe.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Who is our president?
It's supposed to be Biden.
I ain't heard nothing from him since the election.
He overseas somewhere right now. He had like some kind of summit to go to or some shit.
Kamala was just in what?
President.
She was just in Mexico, Guatemala.
She's your president.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, I'm like, but I'm just saying, you know, with Trump, Bush, even with Obama, every 2 or 3 days they were doing something. Like they were involved.
You already got a plate there. This nigga got the job and went on vacation. Yeah, I'm like,
they're trying to change that narrative.
No, what it is this nigga trying to get us our money and shit for the stimulus shit. This nigga working, leave this nigga alone. I need that child tax credit. Leave that nigga alone.
I'm like, I mean, it's just, I'm sitting back, I'm like, you know, any president, I remember being a kid with President Carter. I remember, you turn on the news, they're doing something. They're involved in this, they're involved in that. They got this going.
Let me not get that child tax credit. I'm like, what the fuck is this
in Barbados somewhere.
Call this motherfucker immediately.
Come on, where you at with your chucks?
Yeah, really, you and them pearls, y'all get the fuck on this paperwork. Get this little bread.
I respect her though, cause she before she became who she was, she came to our church a couple of times. I hung with my grandparents. So you know, I respect her. I can say that she stepped around in Compton.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I don't know if she came back, but I know she came to our church.
Shit, are you? Shit.
Been camping.
Hey, I'm with that. Had OJ jumped the fuck off the freeway in Compton, that nigga would have been all right. But he chose to ride by in the Bronco. Fuck you.
He would have been.
He would have been.
Over here, OJ, man. OJ, you
Niggas would have let him open their door. He'd have been hiding in the project. OJ, come on, OJ.
Come on, get you a beer or something, nigga. We don't watch this shit on TV, nigga. But he chose to ride by. Why? Because he was out of touch with the hood.
Yeah, he should have knew.
That's what happened.
He should have knew to get off on Wilmington.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm right down the street. Nigga, I got OJ this way. You know what I'm saying?
Come down Wild Beach Boulevard.
See, you can't really blame that on him.
Why not?
Because he had the wrong driver.
AJ, AC Collins, wasn't it?
AC Collins or some shit.
Yeah.
That nigga wasn't a hood nigga either.
No.
They had the same chin.
Nigga, it was Tweedledum riding around this motherfucker.
Yeah, they
What
was
you gonna
lost here.
sightsee?
They was lost here.
Yeah, nigga like, oh shit, we in Compton. Nah, nigga, hurry up.
You're going too slow.
That's what he said.
Yeah. Nigga, we need to get back where we the fuck know. Going back to Westwood or some shit. They fucked up. They fucked up. I'm gonna tell you, man, if you out there doing some bullshit, stay in touch with your people, because maybe we'll help you the fuck out.
You know.
Maybe.
Don't burn no bridges, man. Stop burning them bridges.
Make some money and move to the hills and lose touch with where you come from. You in trouble. You can't.
Or get a little success and lose your goddamn mind.
Yeah.
You know what, man? I'm gonna keep it 100. If I ever get successful on a level where it's a lot of money being made, shit like that, I will give back to the motherfucking neighborhood. That's what I will do.
Yeah,
And y'all can hold me to that motherfucker. I will come back and do shows for free. Hold me to that shit, because it's some real shit.
Yeah.
I'm one of the motherfuckers that will give back. I will give a food drive or something, free barbecue or something. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Yeah. I'll buy some property.
It's too many motherfuckers that get that bread and they move on. They don't look back. They just hold the title. Oh man, I'm from Compton. Oh man, I'm from here. I'm from Linwood. I'm from... Nigga, come back. Let us see you. Nigga. Not just in a parade, nigga.
I get a nice building with a few suites in it and grab all my people that I be seeing them selling their food with their food business on social media and their clothes. Man, I try to have at least 10 stores in there. Get on Facebook. You can come here. Yeah. You know, my people. You like, hey, man, you want some soul food? Go ahead.
You know, Snoop and Willie McGinnis, man, they do a lot.
Yeah.
For a long
and see, that's what we need, man.
There's some people like that in Compton.
Yeah, we really do. Hey, but man, on that motherfucking note, man, that's our motherfucking time, man. Thank you for hanging out with us, man. Hey, man, I'm Big Ski. Fuck you.
It's your boy Delson Joe.
It's your boy Mr. Grilly.
And nephew Michael.
Hey, man, it's always a pleasure to have you in the house, bro. I appreciate you for coming, too. Hey, tell them where they can find you at again real quick before we out of here.
YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, any digital outlet, just put in Nephew Michael. It'll pop up on there, man.
And they got 2 live performances tomorrow, so y'all fuck with it.
Tomorrow, and then we got one on the 19th at Comedy Cella in the Atlanto Stadium.
Hey, you been practicing the shit?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all stay tuned. We finna have this nigga perform today.
I'm a little boy trapped in a grown man. I was raised by my granny, I'm a strong man. Mama left me out, it's a cold thing. Maybe look for a mama in the gang bang. Like we cooking grits with eggs. When I fail, she will pick me up to ease my pain. Only left name and work. Granny did her best work. Moved me to LYNWOOD. That's for my world time. Couldn't tell her that her daughter got the sex on. Couldn't tell her that the drugs got the best of me. Family put me out at a young age. Molestation and incest with cocaine. Locked up in the bed for many years. Teardrops and tattoos, so many kids. My grandma Norma Fisher came through. Said God is the only one to see me through. Grandma's came, woke me up on Sunday morning. Grandma's came, played the tambourines away. Grandma's came, used to issue out the warning. She'd say, Michael, don't you run so fast. Might fall on the glass.
Life was straight cool to me. I had it all as long as I had crack. Vanilla wafers and cracker sitting on the couch. I'm getting stretched by the zipper of this plastic covered couch. It's not sticky in the summertime. Me and my cousins on the pallet on the floor when it's bedtime. We ain't playing around. Granny said shut it down. She get a shoe or a belt if we can play around. Real talk, homie, Granny was the best of me. It felt like I had Wonder Woman next to me. No matter what, bro, life was straight good. Even if it's bad, Granny prayed and it's all good. Good grades, birthdays, Granny broke me off. I need a friend. Granny always did a talk. Rest in peace, Granny. Wish I had Just hold your hand.
Woke me up on Sunday morning. Grandma's hand. Play the tambourines away. Grandma's hand. Used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Michael, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Grandma's hands. To the local grandmother. Grandma's hands. Used to ache sometimes and swear. Grandma's hands. Used to lift her face and tell her, she said, baby, grandma understands that you really love that man. Grandma's hands. Used to hand me a piece of candy. Grandma's hands. Make me up each time I fail. Grandma's hands. Used to issue out a warning. She said, Michael, don't you understand? There's some snakes off in that grass. Grandma's hands. Woke me up on Sunday morning. Grandma's hands. Play the tambourines away. Grandma's hands. Used to issue out a warning. She'd say, Michael, don't you run so fast. Might fall on a piece of glass. Grandma's hands. Woo! Woo! Miss you, Grandma. Yeah.
Thanks for hanging out with us, man. It's been another episode. Anything goes. Nephew Michael in the
Anything
building.
goes, gutter gospel entertainment, baby. Ugh.